What's going on, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. I gotta force myself to laugh so I don't yell at Call of Duty. Hope you guys all enjoyed the episode, okay? Several pros just last night taking to Twitter, and rightfully so, upset. And you guys probably not going to be surprised by this one. What I'm about to say, you probably know it. Call of Duty dropping an update just yesterday to change the most prominent weapon of the entire season, that being the MP5. It might be a tiny change. Apparently to ADS, all the tweets out there, guys, some of which have already been deleted by said pros because they probably don't want to risk a fine, although they have the right to speak out against this, as we are now down to, 4 remaining teams and just days away from the remainder of CoD Champs. By the way, this technically is a change mid-tournament, which I was going to compare this to other esports out there, but I've actually never seen this. All right. And I think I might be going insane, guys. I know Abizi took back a message, but there were plenty of other pros to fill his place and be justifiably upset by this. And you gotta wonder, I know when we first talked about this, it was actually, about a month and a half outside of CoD Champs, but still was within a week and a couple weeks of the remainder homestand events where they made that other meta change. And with that, now we had the argument, yes, that was plenty of time to adjust, but still, even then, pros were upset. Now you gotta imagine that during an event, just days following the first weekend of CoD Champs and 4 days outside of a weekend where the remaining teams are going to fight for $3 million, they drop a change. Now, some people might be saying it's such a small change, and even then you go, then why make it at all? And especially if it's a big change, yeah, that would be obviously a bigger issue there, and I think pros will adapt and it'll be just fine. But the overall question here is just why? And don't worry, guys, apparently it's for weapons that people don't use, because apparently for CoD Champs last weekend, MP5 is out of meta. It just seems like an incredibly fitting end to a season where these pro players have such good reasons to be upset. And it really makes you wonder, for a first season of Franchise League, how all of these things can actually be done. I could sit here for probably a good while, list off all of the issues we did have, not to mention the fact everything being moved online. That's been stressful enough to handle with it, and they dare drop an in-game update just 4 days out, mid-event of the biggest prize pool Call of Duty event ever, and expect pro players not to say anything? This is enough money to change lives, and you thought you would slide this past pro players? I literally feel like I'm going insane, because the only other esport that comes to mind a lot who does this is Fortnite. And I don't think anyone out there wants to be compared to Fortnite as to how you run your esport. Things need to change, and things need to get better. Everybody's already looking forward to Cold War. We got Scraps, we got Clayster, we got other pro players literally counting down the days. Dashy's already there. We got pro players that are literally celebrating being out of CoD Champs so they can look forward to the next Call of Duty. That's not what you want. And in case you guys were curious, but it's what we all want right now, is to move on. I could not be more excited for CoD Champs upcoming weekend. You guys know that. It's crazy to see this game have so many issues, but despite that, with the storylines and the matchups, it's been so fun to watch. I wish that the league cared as much as everyone else did watching. It's upsetting. And according to Slasher, guys, very lastly, apparently these changes finally being brought to the teams, and the teams have a chance to revert those changes. I imagine they will. God forbid that causes some hiccup in the system. I'm not even going to touch on that. I'm going to assume these changes will not stay in the game for CoD Champs just, at the point of you guys watching this 3 days away. I am super excited. Pros are super upset. What do you guys think? Until next time, drink your coffee, drink your water. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.